This video is just a quick recap of my day, and the stock that was traded today was MDLA. On MDLA, I have the chart up here. This is a 1-minute chart on the left side and a 1-hour chart over here on the right side. So in the morning, we clearly have a pullback that is a pretty emotional pullback, and all these levels are my pivot levels that I'm looking for it to reverse and find support. But when something's falling like this, we can't only look at the pivots. We also need to look at some price action. So over here on the hourly chart, there's a couple levels that line up with the pivots. The first level, so some key levels. First one I would say is this one, being where it broke out and found support in a couple days. This level right here is a clear resistance level where it hit, bounce down, hit, bounce down. That's another clear level of support or resistance. The next one would be after this high right here, it came down, bounced up a little, and came down even further, found support right here. And this spot lines up with the recent breakout over here. So this breakout right here is showing this support area / resistance, and it came and tested it right here and clearly found that support area right there. And then if we look over here at the 5-minute chart, we can see where these levels line up with our pivots. So right here, it did line up with our pivots, but this is only a $1.50 fall, which I wouldn't say is necessarily emotional at this point. And we're looking for an emotional move where people are not clearly thinking when they're selling. So as it came down, right here could have been a buy area, but I don't think it was quite enough of a move. So right here, I would not have taken this trade. And then it came down further around this area between this level and this pivot level. I think right here would have been a good entry. I actually didn't see this move until later when it was already down here in the 2650s. And then I hurried and did my levels right here and saw that this white level, which had to do with this breakout in this support area, lined up with this blue pivot. So I decided to get half my position right here, and my entry was 2650, and I was looking to add if it came down here to 2545, where there was a lineup of 2 pivots, being the monthly and the weekly pivot, this being a stronger support area on the pivots. So once I entered this trade, I entered it right here. It bounced up and I did not take any profits. It hit this pivot level and came all the way back down. Right here, I was really hoping for it to break and give me more shares down here, but it didn't happen, and I held. And the reason I could hold is because I was confident in my levels that I did my due diligence on. So during this, I got a little worried, but not really, because I was ready to add and I could trust my levels. So when it came down, held, I sold half my position on this pop right here, and then the rest of it up here in the 2750s, where I could collect a $1 profit. And where I got these levels from is using a Fibonacci, taking the move from the top to the bottom. The 38.2% was my first target, and the 50% would be my second target. But this move happened so fast that I wanted to just take the profits right then. So it was a good enough move for me, being this close to the 50% and getting that $1 profit, that I just called it good. So first thing, we found a stock that had a lot of selling happening, is a very emotional move. Second thing is we looked for support, which we used the pivots, and we used previous price action using the hourly chart. And third thing, which I didn't mention, is on a daily chart, this stock has been in a bit of an uptrend lately, giving me more confidence that I'd want to buy this stock. So that was the trade on MDLA.